Since the creation of the CIA in 1947, this government agency has been collecting and analysing data from across the globe, and perhaps from other planets. This type of information can range from terrorist missions to nuclear threats to interplanetary relations. But where did the CIA collect and keep this data? Where and from whom do they find it? The 5 places discussed in this video might shed some light on the secrets of the Central Intelligence Agency. Located in the basement of the Somalian NSA building in the capital of Mogadishu, this underground prison holds about 50 prisoners, including members of terrorist groups and even citizens from Western countries. Previous captives of this small secret prison claim that the cells are dark, humid and foul-smelling, and that the beds are dirty and crawling with bugs. Another prisoner said that he was dragged from his Kenyan home, had a bag placed over his head, hands tied, and was flown to the prison where he stayed for almost 2 years. He was not allowed to contact a lawyer or leave his cell for the duration of his stay, and he was interrogated by hundreds of different people from different countries and races. Why this prison exists is unclear, due to the secrecy that it is surrounded in. No one really knows who has been held here, for what reasons, and for how long. The information received comes solely from former prisoners, so it is hard to say exactly what goes on in this little-known prison. What do you think? The Russian military built something into the side of this massive mountain during the latter part of the 20th century. The strangest part of this excavation project is that Russians will not give a clear answer about what exactly it is supposed to be. Explanations from the government officials about the project include an underground storage area for food and clothing, a mining enterprise searching for mineral ores, and a bunker in case of a nuclear war. Due to the government's unwillingness to offer a straight answer, many theorise that the mountain is now home to a massive amount of nuclear weapons. Even more chilling is the theory that the complex houses a computer that will detonate the nuclear weapons after detection of any nuclear attack on Russian soil. If the nukes were detonated, the cobalt contained in the mountain range would spread across the entire Earth. In its isotopic form, cobalt is extremely hazardous to human health. The entire world will suffer an epidemic of symptoms ranging from asthma, pneumonia, vomiting, bleeding, coma, to even death. This 1,252 square mile area is the largest known test site for military operations and has been dubbed the new Area 51. It is located in the Salt Lake Desert of Utah and covers an area about the same size as Rhode Island. With that much space, you can only imagine exactly what goes on there, and that's true because people are not allowed to even go near the perimeter. One of the projects that have been released to public knowledge is the recreation of complete towns in Japan and Germany during World War II. These villages were used as models for the military to see the aftermath of weapons of mass destruction. What's left of one German town can still be seen from satellite images of the area, and it might become open to the public for future tours. People have seen strange-looking aircraft in the area, with fuselages similar to what you would expect to see in a spacecraft. Set in the southern portion of Nevada, Area 51 is the most talked about government-owned location. It was originally designed by the CIA as an area to test aircraft in the 1950s, but the area has been home to more than just test flights. Many speculate that Area 51 projects include extraterrestrial matters like the storage and study of recovered alien spacecraft, the examination of alien life forms, and the creation of spacecraft based on the recovered designs. Whether or not these theories are true is impossible to know, considering no one is allowed to enter the area. In fact, there are snipers watching the perimeter with permission to kill anyone that even gets near. People driving on the highway close to Area 51 have noticed that their cell phones mysteriously turn off when they are within a certain range of its boundary. Known as the Australian Area 51, this CIA-ran location records information from cell phones, radio and other communication equipment from across the globe. More than 1,000 employees work inside the Pine Gap facilities, and besides the satellite communication reception programs, it's unclear as to exactly what these people are working on. Journalists and UFO enthusiasts have seen some odd items shipped to the area via the nearest airport, including large white discs, huge amounts of furniture and regular food supplies. Some people speculate that Pine Gap could be a huge underground city that will be home to politicians and the most affluent CEOs of the world in the event of a stock market crash. The biggest supercomputer created is said to be held in the depths of Pine Gap and is continually collecting data on citizens from all nations. Besides the theories of what's going on below Pine Gap, People living in this remote Australian area have many stories of UFO sightings in the skies above the base. 2 of these sightings involve mysterious aircrafts emerging from hidden doors and disappearing shortly after takeoff. One of the more famous sightings involves a blue beam coming down from a 550-foot diameter spacecraft over the base of Pine Gap. Then later a smaller blue beam sent from Pine Gap up to the UFO. Were aliens transmitting data or objects or even people? Unfortunately, the CIA doesn't divulge much information about the goings-on at Pine Gap, or any of these other places for that matter. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with my weekly videos. Also, don't forget to keep in touch on all my social media sites, the links are down below. And I'd just like to say thank you to all of you for all of your support, it's been amazing. See you next time.